The party returns to Gauntlight, racing to find what drives its operation and what purpose it bends to. Strange and dangerous things lurk in the deeper places of the world, and the labyrinth of the Gauntlight is no exception.
Hey everybody, it's time to roll for intent. I'm your GM Trevor, and I got a bunch of jerks here that have made me redo this take like 3 times because they can't keep it together.
It's your own goddamn fault.
Take number 1 was the best. You guys are missing out.
Subscribe to the Patreon. You'll get to hear it eventually. We don't have a Patreon.
We will get a Patreon specifically for this intro. I'm hyping this intro up
You know what? Don't even do that. Just sign up for our email list. I'll send it to you.
15 solid minutes of B-roll right there.
I think it's A-roll, to be honest.
We have two of our cast
members. We have two of our cast members that have just come in off of crazy work days and with stupid and extreme requests being made of them, and it's been made apparent by Trevor's delirium in trying to get this off of the ground for the last almost 20 minutes now.
Like an ornithopter with a broken wing.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dune, guys, I mean, I know this is going to release like sometime in November, and Dune will have been out in theaters for a while, but I've seen it twice since opening night.
I'm jealous.
Just for reference, audience, today is October 26th.
I have not seen Dune yet.
Nope.
October 26th, 2021 for our fans in 50 years that are listening back to the archival footage.
No, so hey, you saw this movie Dune. Is it any good?
I heard
I have strong opinions.
Me too.
As somebody that is legitimately a fan of both the book and the David Lynch interpretation.
I could not care less.
Well, you look a little bit like Sting.
You're a bird, Mike. You have no purchasing power. Nobody cares.
He has perching power, though.
Hey.
Oh, Dad.
That's it for me, guys. I'll be here all weekend.
Can you do a drum roll right after that?
A rim shot.
I actually can, because we now have some cool sound effect crap that we're going to start using because we decided to sink more money into the sinking ship. It's great.
Okay.
Fun stuff.
We're just trying to patch the hole as we go down.
Absolutely.
2 negatives make a positive.
But yeah, man, Dune, I've got issues with the composition. I've got issues with where they stopped it. But I think all in all, it's good. It probably serves the story well enough. It left out a lot of stuff, which is probably fine for regular audiences. But people that are nerds are going to be a little put off by the things that got left off.
Can you do a quick explain it like I'm 5? Because I don't know.
I don't know that I want to explain it because it's spoilery.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
It's more like explain it like I'm 5 and it's going to take me 6 years and then you'll be 11 by the time I'm done with it.
What is the basic premise?
I was going to say, I'm just going to Google Dune and then read
So in
read
the
little wiki
far
snippet.
future, they have a date?
Year 10,000...
Yeah.
941 maybe? I can't remember now off the top of my head. Now it's making my geek cred fail.
That's a real fan right there.
There's this planet called Arrakis.
There's a planet called Arrakis that everyone calls Dune because it's covered in sand. And it's super important because Arrakis is where the spice comes from. And
the spice melange, which is it's the
psychoactive drug that the Navigators Guild uses. And the Navigators Guild is what drives people from place to place in space.
It's like the fuel. It's like
what it does is it gives them prescience so they can see in the future limited distance so they can navigate
So it is
properly.
it's exactly like gasoline in that you put it in your car, it makes it go, and if you huff it, you see the future.
That explanation went from like, this makes sense to what the fuck are you talking about?
No, that is Dune.
You see, Raymond, when you come out to the Midwest, we'll huff some gasoline together. You'll see exactly what we mean.
Oh my God, I understand
really
Dune now.
I'm sorry, Micah. I can afford metallic paint.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the most expensive commodity in the galaxy because it enables space travel. It's only produced there. It's like the from the fruiting body of a fungus that's created by the excretion of these giant sandworms that the local people. Yeah, that's what I do. If you heard us on that podcast interview we did called Word Gone Geek, way in the weeds immediately.
Yeah.
But essentially, it's really the progenitor of modern sci-fi in the way that Lord of the Rings is the progenitor of modern fantasy. No, it really is.
I thought that was some H.G. Wells kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think that it predates Herbert, frankly.
No, modern. I'm saying like modern, like pop modern sci-fi.
You're telling me that a society that consumes opiates en masse is not modern, because that's what they were doing in H.G. Wells' time.
No, but
you could buy laudanum anywhere.
I'm from West Virginia, by the way.
Well, all I know is that Jason Momoa and Oscar Isaac are both in that movie, and I would fuck the shit out of them, or vice versa. So I'm down to see.
Yeah, they're embarrassingly handsome.
Oscar Isaac, I'll pass.
So. Oh, I love Oscar Isaac. He's
who doesn't? Unfortunately, I mean, Duke Leto's not really honestly a big part of Dune, right? He's a vehicle to get there, and that's one of the main issues that I have. That's one of the main issues that I have with the new version is they focus too much on what happens before they get to Arrakis, which takes up way too much time and is really not instructive of the story or the rest of the characters.
So it's like an origin story almost.
No, I mean, it's not even that. It's an excuse to get Oscar Isaac on camera, which I don't think
I'm okay with. Yeah, I get you.
But he's only with Jason Momoa like a couple of scenes, which is a bummer.
Dumb. Are they fully clothed the whole time?
Mostly clothed, yeah. And I'm just sitting there just oiling myself.
Hey, there is hold on. There is one nude Oscar Isaac scene, right?
Woo!
How nude?
Completely.
How nude?
You just can't
Scale
say
of 1 to 10.
But he is completely nude.
Cool.
For you, Ray. He did it for you.
So like 12 people saw him in an amazing way, and the rest of us have to just, sit back and fantasize.
Well, Dune's actually doing pretty well at the box office.
Here's the thing. I don't. Is Dune really that prolific in nerddom? I mean, I know it's there, and I know people have read the books, but I don't know anyone that has read the books. I hear Trevor claim
it's sort of like a rite of passage. I think at least the first Dune. I haven't read the other two. Really? I got halfway through the second one. I was
it's like a weird nerdy circumcision then, huh?
Because it's like you've got that, you've got
what? Yeah, Messiah of Dune, Heretics of Dune, Children of Dune, and then God Emperor of Dune.
Yeah, but also like I think that Snow Crash is like in terms of sci-fi literature, like kind of a rite of passage, and nobody's read that. And same thing for Neuromancer, right?
Like I've always been more of a pop sci-fi person, so I've read literally everything by Philip K. Dick. Which, I mean, honestly, he's a schlock author. He really is, but I don't care. I love his stuff.
Those are some big opinions.
The only thing I know about Dune is that there's a very, very sexy Sting in it. It has the dude from Quantum Leap in it. Al.
Which one? Al. Yeah.
Al.
Okay.
And also my mom is Baron Harkonnen. That's the only. That's it.
But
actually, isn't there a Dune TTRPG?
I'm sure there's a Conan TTRPG.
I kind of hope it's a 2D.
There is a Dune TTRPG.
Yeah, there's no way there isn't.
Yeah, there absolutely is.
I was gonna say that seems like that'd be old territory. Should have been already, but like
no, it's relatively new. It's relatively new as far as I can tell.
Wow,
I've looked into it. But anyway, I think our friend of the pod, Alex, has too, and he's not a big fan. I think it's like a 2D6 system or something. We know how he feels about 2D6. Anyway,
Alex, if you're listening, write in. I want to hear. I don't even want to hear, but I just want Trevor to get an earful for ever plugging that.
Whatever. He's going to jump in cast chat in our Discord, which, by the way, discord.rollforintent.com. Come check us out.
It's popping in there.
Yeah, we wave to you every time you join.
Don't be scared by Todd. But he'll just probably jump in a chat and like give you an earful or something one day.
No, I'll be there just chatting with the bots because I have no idea who are people and who are bots.
That's why we have to have a Butlerian jihad for people like
never
Todd.
Claimed I was intelligent.
A Butlerian jihad?
Butlerian jihad.
Anyway, we're going to go down back into the Abomination Vaults where hopefully you'll get your Butlerians kicked by something that I put in front of you. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, we're playing a game.
We have a game.
That was good stuff, Trevor. It was really funny.
The best segue ever. This one does not have square wheels. They're just ellipsoid. Anyway.
You
Hope everybody likes geometry.
Hey guys, we're testing this new dynamic ad insertion crap from our content provider. We don't actually believe in for-profit ads on this show, so we're just going to use it to tell you about cool stuff that we're doing. Coming up on December 30th, we're participating in a massive charity live stream for Jasper's Game Day to raise funds for suicide prevention and awareness. Come check out our Discord for more details. That's discord.rollforintent.com. Also, if you hate this newfangled hype reel stuff, come by the Discord and tell us, or just send us a mail at mailroom@rollforintent.com. At any rate, happy holidays. And now, back to the show.
Last week, you guys went down, finally, into the second layer of the Abomination Vaults. Made it into an area that looked kind of like a reception room. Crossed a hallway with a bunch of stuff hanging from the ceiling, not sure what it was. Made your way into a workshop. Killed a couple engineers that were just minding their own business, working on some sort of deadly implement.
Working overtime.
And now you're here in this workshop, ready to go. After high from your bloodlust of killing these things, chilling in the workshop. There's a door to your north. There's a couple doors to your north. There's a door to your north that looks like it's barricaded by a couple boards. And then there's a door on the east side that's just, regular old door. But what, gentlemen, do you do in the afterglow of this combat?
So the barricade at the door to the north, just looking at it from the map, it looks like it's trying to keep the door closed to prevent something on the other side from getting through.
You could infer that.
Okay.
I say we open it.
Well, you going to do anything after combat, like heal up or anything stupid like that? I mean, I don't know.
I'm already healed. I think Todd
I'm
healed me.
Pretty healed. I don't have a lot of spells.
Yeah, because you guys didn't rest before coming, did you?
No, we did not.
No.
Are we? Yeah, I guess. I don't need a heal, but I'm wondering if I should stop raging.
Oh, you automatically stop raging.
Yeah. Well, I figured
yeah.
if we're just barreling through this next door, then maybe not. But it doesn't.
You
How
can't
inconvenient
stop.
would it be to decapitate
you can't
me?
control it when there's no enemies present. You drop out of the
Oh, it
rage
just
immediately.
ends. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and then you cannot go into a rage for another 10 minutes.
Another right. Yeah.
Wait, 10 minutes?
No. Is it
I think
10
it's a
minutes?
minute.
I think it's a minute.
It's on 1 minute. You're right. It's 100.
Okay.
You're right. It's 1 minute. There's a
Yeah.
feat that you can take that'll let you jump right into it again. But then when you drop out of rage, you are fatigued for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it is 1 minute. I just looked.
Okay. So you have a room to the north, room to the east. Micah Solus seems to want to investigate the barricaded room to the north.
I want to investigate. Does it look like it has been deliberately barricaded?
Yes, absolutely
Okay.
deliberately barricaded.
Okay. Then I'm going to step up to the door heading to the east, and I want to listen into it.
To the east?
Yes.
All right, so you put your ear up to the door. Let me get a perception for you, buddy. Got you.
Stay back. Stay back.
You hear nothing.
Okay. And if I step to the door to the north?
The door to the north. Let me see. You also don't really hear much of anything.
Yosef, does this seem like a barricade to you?
1000%. It would make me think that they're trying to keep something in on the other side. Maybe this
Indeed.
door to the east loops around. Maybe we could check that out.
Perhaps. I feel safer going to the east.
Agreed. I'll follow.
Would you mind terribly if I investigated what this enormous thing is that this guy was carrying that shoots stuff?
I was just going to ask, did we ever loot these bodies?
I was
'Cause don't think we
going to
did.
say last game, I want to take one of their warhammers that they pulled out. If that's okay. Not to use.
Yeah, it's if you want to investigate what these guys are carrying. They've got a couple warhammers, and they've got these things that you didn't see them use them, but they just look like they launch crap. Looks like it takes some specialized knowledge to use that you wouldn't have, though.
Like a little turd catapult?
Sure, turds, whatever.
I look at it and I'm confused by it, and I look at the warhammer and I pick it up, and I'd like to just take one of the warhammers.
All right, go right on ahead.
Awesome.
How incredibly embarrassing to spend your entire life underground developing some sort of a launching mechanism only to be destroyed.
Kashak, have you been here before?
Here, no.
Have you spent any time in the Gauntlight?
Only the top few layers, frankly. I did spend some time looking for that shopkeep that went missing, but I haven't actually gotten the opportunity to go any deeper, and also it's incredibly dangerous and I don't want to die.
You're in good company that way, I suppose, but I feel like your services here will be invaluable. At least your experience here. We just got here this week.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Actually, this is like night 3, right?
Night 3 or 4. I'd have to go back and check.
Is anyone else concerned that what is on the other side of that door is dangerous?
Yes, extremely. That's why I would prefer heading towards the east.
I also remember a glow up top. Think it might be coming from that room?
Well,
Perhaps, yes, back in the hallway. Yeah.
now this could also be a strategic sort of enforcement. I'd like to head to the north and look at that doorway that
there's that
just
glow.
went through, because there's a doorway to the north.
Yeah, let's go check out that glow.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to go out into the hallway to the
hallway.
west?
Yep. And then heading straight north towards the glow. A lot of doors here.
There's a glowing door at the end of the hallway. Are you guys trying to avoid notice?
Yes.
Yeah.
I should have said that. That's what
Okay.
I was doing last time as
No,
well.
I know you were, but I was asking everybody else.
I wasn't explicitly, but if you,
We've been
I should.
Last
sitting
session
around
we were following the expert the whole time. So
Right, I know.
would we still be following Yosef at this point?
Yeah.
Do I get to roll?
Yep, following Yosef. Yep.
Kashak,
Okay.
you going to stay on your own back in the other room, or what's your
No,
plan?
I will definitely follow Yosef, and when I see him sneaking, I'll also be sneaky.
Right, so you head back north. So you're going to go to that door that you see the glow from under it on the north end of this hallway.
Yeah.
Are you going to listen to it, or what's your plan with that door?
Yeah. Well, I rolled a stealth to get up next to it.
Right, you're fine.
And I would like to listen before I go in. See if I hear anything.
All right. You don't hear anything.
Okay. I am going to turn around and look at my compatriots and kind of give like a knowing glance and a thumbs up, like, you guys ready?
I'm gonna wave one finger in front of them to try to gain their attention,
Yeah.
right? I'll make point at my eyes, right, with two fingers, and then make like a beneath motion, right, like a down scooping finger point, like look under the door.
I don't know what you're trying to tell us. Kashik, what are you trying to say?
Use your words.
Look under the door.
Can I
you
look
talk
under the
louder?
door?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I don't say that.
Is there enough space for me to look under the door?
The light's getting through, right?
Yeah, there's light getting through. I mean, I guess you could look under the door if you were so inclined, but it's a
Yeah.
very small gap.
Yeah, I'll just slowly open the door then.
I'm going to draw my sword and
Stealthily.
shield.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Cool.
pull out... because of the glow, I'm going to pull out Halandra.
Yeah. My sword being Lucy.
Lucy!
Also, if Yosef's head can fit through it, then his whole body can fit through it.
Yeah.
Right, so
I
you
open the door.
pop open the door. It's about a 10-foot square washroom with an iron bathing tub on the north wall, and there's a commode on the southwest wall. But on that northern wall, it's glowing and shimmering with ribbons of spooky, eerie green light that undulate and move, and it seems to react to your presence. And these ribbons of light form into words. And as you stand there, it takes about 10, 15 seconds for it to kind of gather itself. And it forms the sentence, I was Otari. Save me from below. And it sits there like that for about 15 seconds, giving you plenty of time to read it. And then the light recoalesces into a single ribbon and slithers down the wall. Between your feet, Yosef, between your feet, Solus, out the door, and slowly but steadily moves to the west
Follow it.
in this direction.
Yes, give chase.
Stay with it at all costs.
All right. It's going to go around this
I'm
corner.
going to try to keep avoiding. You said it's not moving very fast, right?
No, it's moving. The speed is 20 feet. So it's quick enough. It's like at a standard moving pace.
So if I did avoid notice, I would not be able to keep pace with it.
You would not be able to keep pace with it directly. No.
Okay. Yeah, no. Then I'm in the front then.
Yosef, do not be too hasty.
Yeah, but I have trap finding. Is my thinking. So if anybody's going to see a trap before you, it's me. And I have the best chance of avoiding it.
As long as you're the first one to trigger it, I don't care.
Yeah.
And it goes around that corner and under the door.
I'm going to listen to this door.
Oh,
You hear nothing.
I'm going to open this door.
As you open it, you see it slither under the door at the far end of the room.
And what is this in this room?
Can I invest? Do I have to take time to investigate this? Can I take a glance as I walk by?
It's just a ruined table. And a bunch of destroyed chairs. They're kind of in a pile in the middle of the room, and there's a bunch of large bones in the pile as well.
Okay.
As you all make your way into the room,
Yep. Okay.
the pile of bones begins to shudder and shake, and it builds itself into the giant skeleton of a minotaur.
What? Oh, no.
I'm glad we're in this tiny room with this giant son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Is it mechanically large?
This thing probably
It
has
is.
sweep.
Yes.
We're about to get fucked.
Mechanically large.
Oh,
and I kind of
shit.
gave it away because it's obvious what it is when you look at this thing.
Oh,
my
dear
God.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's glowing
it's got a
green.
pole
Did you said the green worm thing went under the door, so
it went
didn't
under the
go
door
into
and
it didn't
out.
go into this
no,
thing.
it passed past this.
Okay.
And as you came in, this thing, the bones begin to rattle on the table, and it collects into its full form. And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Son of
Can I not
Wow.
backpedal immediately?
Yeah, Cash should
Jesus.
just abandon this party.
Nope.
Nope.
For those listening, we are in a 20 by 15 room.
World of shit. We're in
Tiny-
a world of shit.
We're
here.
in the tiniest room trying to find.
But I rolled the
unlock.
natural 18 for a 26 for my initiative.
Nice.
Founder, be with
I
me.
rolled a 8 for a 14.
I rolled a 3 for an 11.
Fear is the mind killer.
I rolled a good number. It's a good number. I'm second in the initiative.
I rolled pretty well. I got a 25.
Oh, I'm at the front door. I am at the front door of the Gauntlight.
You are now in combat with this mechanically large creature.
All right. It's my turn first, I think.
Yes, Yosef is at the beginning of the initiative.
Thanks, Tech Dad.
Okay. I'm going to use my first action to summon my whip.
Nice.
And I want to know what kind of knowledge is it going to be to learn something. Is this religion?
This guy's a religion.
Okay. I'm going to clutch my holy symbol and then roll a religion check. Can I roll it, or are you going to do
No,
it?
I'm rolling it. Give me a moment.
To my soul.
You're not quite sure what it is. I mean, you know it's a giant skeleton of some sort, but that's about all you really know.
Okay. I'm going to give a glance at Tovin and kind of throw my shoulders up "Ugh." So giving the impression that I'm not sure what this is. And for my last action, I'm going trip.
All right, so this is something that we missed in previous episodes. You cannot trip something 2 size categories larger than you.
Shit, you're
Say
right.
sizes.
Because I'm small and
But,
this thing is large.
Right.
Can I might be able to trip it. I look at Yosef and go, it's my time to shine.
Yeah, I'm going to look to Bill then and be like, you have to trip this.
I could try.
I have a Titan wrestler feat.
Ooh.
So
I
it
forgot
wouldn't matter. You
about
can always
that.
do something 1 size category
Yeah,
larger,
okay.
but Titan Wrestler allows you to do up to 2 size categories larger.
So you could do maneuvers on a huge creature.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going to look at Billy and be like, Billy, sweep the legs. And I'm going to whip it.
Whip it
Whip
good?
it good. Yeah. Remember, this is +1 higher because I have a +1 weapon now.
Yep.
Break the wrist and walk away.
Natural 5 for a
Yeah.
12.
That's going to miss. He is flat-footed, but that's not quite enough, even though he is a big old hulking boy.
Yep, good roll. All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Yosef, that attack missed. Man. So that's your second action?
No, because I drew my weapon.
Oh,
and
that
then
is
I did
all
a
three
knowledge,
actions.
And then I tried to hit it.
Oh boy,
Wow.
man.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
All right. This thing reaches down and picks up a glaive that is in the rubble as a first action and picks it up and heaves it above his head in like almost like an intimidating display of sorts. Not mechanically intimidating.
Oh.
And he takes it and he does a broad swipe first at Billiam.
Oh no.
Like a sand person from Star Wars.
Yes, like with his gaffy stick. That's
You guys are doing Wookiee. Don't speak Sherwook to me.
that's a 20 to hit, Billiam. Does that
That
hit?
just
win, Joe.
barely hits.
Ooh.
All
cool.
right.
This was a really fun character
Minimum
to play,
damage
everybody.
for 8 points.
Can I use a reaction before I've
Yes.
moved at all? Okay.
Yes.
Then I would like to use Retributive Strike. Reduce
Go
that
for
damage
it.
by 4, and I'm going to take a swipe at this boy.
I will say that you are not flanking him, unfortunately.
Why?
Because he can't be flanked from your side because he's up against a wall.
Hey, yeah, just
But
letting you
I'm
know.
flanking with Tovin, though.
Yeah.
It's if
Yeah.
a line can be drawn through their critter square.
Yeah.
But
All right, I'll
can it?
allow it. Why not? You need all the help you can get on this.
Also,
You
I
were
just
trying
think
to kill me,
it's,
weren't you?
it's really dumb because he's not going to be flat-footed to some people, even though there are 5 creatures.
There are
around him.
specific feats that allow you
Just saying,
to,
it's still
to cause
stupid.
flat-footed. Yeah.
Is this thing undead, by the way?
You'd have to succeed in a knowledge check to find that out.
This
Yeah,
is
wait
going to
for my
affect
turn.
Retributive Strike.
Well, I guess you'll find out after you roll the damage, won't you? How will it affect Retributive Strike? Mister, it will affect Retributive Strike. How? Well, I don't know.
I'm just a simple lawyer.
It affects the damage.
In what way?
I gain a +4 to damage.
Neat. All right.
Okay.
Attempt
Yeah,
your attack.
I have to hit first. Yeah. All
You
right.
should almost have Trevor. You should roll the damage, and then just tell him what it is.
Yes. That is a... What did I roll? That is a 9. It says I hit by 2.
Oh, there it is. That's 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep, you hit.
Okay.
So you're able to shield your buddy Billiam from a little bit of that damage. So you're only going to
Yep.
take 4. And let's roll the damage on this giant creature here. This mechanically large creature.
Okay, that is 9 damage before the
All right,
bonus
so
from Retributive Strike.
It looks like it hurts a little more than you would expect
So
based
that
on
is
the blow that you gave it.
That is 13 total damage then.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. But it still has more of its attack. As it sweeps across, it's also going to attack you, Solus, with a second swipe. This is a specific action that allows me to do 2 attacks at the same attack penalty. So
Does it count for 2 actions?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
All right. Let's see what we get for damage. That's going to be 11 points of damage.
Okay. Okay.
He
Not
doesn't
bad, not
really
great.
hit that hard for a big, scary dude. So you got that going for you.
Got no muscle.
Yeah. I'm at 19 HP.
All
doing okay.
right. Oh, I also, and I missed something slightly here. It does more damage, and because you could surmise it's undead, but you think a sword might not be the best weapon for this.
Ooh. DR against slashing.
It appears to react better to blunt damage.
And that's the end of its turn. Solus, you are up.
Okay. So I'm gonna size this boy up. It's undead. Maybe the sword isn't the best thing to use. I'm gonna try to trip it.
All right, go for it,
Really?
man.
Okay, that's in athletics.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
against its reflex.
That's funny. We made a whip and nay joke, and now you're trying to break its legs.
That is a 17 for a 27.
Oh, mother of God!
That will do it.
I swept the leg.
You did indeed sweep the leg. Not quite a crit, lucky for me. But it is now prone.
What save does it have to beat for it to be a crit?
Well,
is it against like a will save or AC?
No,
or what?
it's against its reflex DC.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
got
you
it.
would have to, and its reflex. This is not high enough to crit its reflex DC, but it's higher than its reflex DC.
Okay, cool. Then it is on the ground now. I would like to take a
Stomp.
Curb party.
Waffle stomp it.
Gross.
No, that's not the same.
Yeah.
Not the same.
I'm glad you got. I got someone got it.
I'd like to make a swipe with Lucy.
All right, let's go for it. Just for the people at home, this thing took a little time to form together, so the party's kind of surrounding it, unfortunately for him.
Yeah.
All right, Lucy, bring it home. Bring home the
Okay.
bacon.
That is an 8 I missed for an 11.
Yeah, that's going to be a hard miss.
Then for my...
Yeah, one more action.
Yeah, I do. For my third action, we shall see. That is a 19 for a 17.
That's a hit.
Hey.
Prone.
Stab it. You did that at your map minus 10, right?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Cool.
That is 7 points of damage.
All right. Well, that hurt it a bit.
Die.
That hurt it a bit, but once again, like I said, that might not be the right weapon to do this with.
Nevertheless, Solus is feeling emboldened.
Kashak, you're up, buddy.
I feel like, given the circumstances, Kashak would feel threatened.
What do you mean? You're just 5 feet away from a 10-foot tall skeleton, man.
I'm sorry, this is terrible mechanically, but I've got the table for wellspring surges.
Oh my gosh, we did not roll on. We keep forgetting to roll on those.
We do, but at this point, I'm like about to take direct damage, so...
I want you to go ahead and roll your d20 to see if you bring back a spell. All right, so you rolled a 17. No.
Okay, yeah.
So that's going to that's a crit success. So you get to pick a slot to restore.
Ooh. I would like to restore a first level spell slot, please.
Good, go for it, buddy. And it is your turn to do with what you want.
That's neat. I don't get a surge. Yay.
Yep. For the people at home, he only gets a surge on a 5 or below. If he goes a 5 to a 14, he gets a random spell slot from his lowest slots restored. And if he gets a crit success, so a 15 or higher, he gets to choose. I think that's what it is. I need to double check those rules because I'm probably wrong. And Zerm's going to kill me for it.
I would like to stand firm and just hit this guy with a full barrage of magic missile.
What?
Cool.
Did you buy that magic missile at your local feed store?
Magic missile. What, Grits Feed and Seed? No, I got this one at Grits. It's Green's Greenhouse.
All right, let's roll for that magic missile. I missed a joke there. I don't know what happened.
It's a West Virginia thing. You wouldn't understand.
I'm from West
Piggly
Virginia.
Wiggly.
No, I didn't get it from Piggly Wiggly. I don't buy feed there. Jeez.
All right, let's roll on that damage.
Cheese and rice.
All right. So ends up being 3 missiles?
Yes.
All right. Roll all 3 of them.
13.
Ooh, nice.
Dang.
So just smashes it. And looks like all that went through, which is nice, right? And that's the end of your turn because you used all 3. Billiam, you're up, buddy. And you already had your weapon out and everything.
I did. I was ready. And Yosef was wanting me to trip, but it's already on the floor, so I'm sort of swinging a little. I'm like, well, then fuck this. 2 hands on my weapon, and well, I already had 2 hands, but really grab it with 2 hands. Try to come right down on it for my first attack. Do. That is a 18 for a 27.
That's a crit, buddy.
Nice.
Oh my god, hitting him while it's down.
I'm looking at the green glow from its face, and it's making me a little mad. Not mad enough yet, because I don't think it's been a minute. But it definitely hasn't been. Doing
Holy
32
shit!
points of damage.
Wow.
Oh my
How much
God.
of that is fire?
Oh, I get fire damage, right?
Well, so I already added that to it. I already added that.
26
to it.
fire.
So it's 1d10 plus 4. I wish Foundry broke down the
It does. It does. If you click on it, it tells you it breaks down. So it was 20
there we
points
go.
of physical damage
12
and 12 points of fire.
12 points of fire damage. I did
Well-
not know you could click it. That's how
So how much
I had no idea.
in total?
I did 32 points of damage. 12 points. Yeah.
The fire seems to not do as much to it as you would expect, but
Figured.
that doesn't really matter because it's not doing too good. I mean, you charred them bones up pretty well, plus the hit from that big old chunk of burning flail. And it's
I'd like to think I heard a bunch of bones cracking
Like,
and breaking and yeah.
We're eating beef tonight, boys.
Hey, you could attack 2 more times and then
I
you
know.
kill it.
I know. So yeah, I still have a +4 to this next attack. So I'm jazzed. I am feeling good about that hit.
that's your
I look
best
at-
roll in like 6 weeks.
I know, it's great. And I look around at the rest of my party and I'm like, that was good, right?
Yosef
was
is
good,
like,
right?
he's got like his hands up, trying to be like bone chips are flying up at his face, like.
And so it's gonna bring it up one more time, and you can feel the bloodlust coming through.
Ooh.
That is 12 for 16.
That's a hit.
Woohoo!
And I'm not even going to make you roll damage.
I
want
want
you
to roll it
describe your
anyway.
kill.
Oh my goodness. Tony
11.
didn't get a
I did
chance.
11 points of damage. So yeah, I'm not raging. I can't be raging yet, but like you can see my eyes wanting to go black. They're like my pupils are getting bigger as I bring the warhammer up again, and I'm like trying to get the rage out. And I swing down one more time, and my war flail just whoosh, and bones fly everywhere. And I'm hoping the green glow in his head goes away.
All right. That is the end of this thing. You
One
guys
round.
dealt with that too much. I'm gonna
Noise.
have to
No, please
Don't.
adjust these
Just
encounters up a
don't.
little
It
bit.
was just good
Just
rolls for
don't.
once,
Yeah.
Trevor.
It
Shut
was
up.
Guys, we rolled well just for
I
once.
crushed it. Okay.
Don't do it, Tech Daddy. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry we did damage to your thing.
I'm sorry
Don't
we had
hurt
some
us.
good combats. You don't have to like murder us next time.
And just
Anyway.
next the bird right now. Complete bullshit.
if the combat is over, the spike chain is going to slip back into Yosef's arm, and he's going to immediately open this door to the west.
All right, go for it, man.
That was very impressive, William.
And I'm going to put 2 thumbs up and be like, good job, and then start backing up out of the room.
Did anyone get hurt?
I did.
I was slightly, but I should be all right.
No, that's perfectly fine because we've lost our rat.
It's still moving. Where's
He's
the lights
just
gone?
up ahead. He's just up ahead.
Yeah, it's
The
only
lights
been
are-
6 seconds,
Yeah.
so it couldn't have gotten that far.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rats are fast, man.
Oops. Actually,
I'm talking about the
Well,
light.
You got it. You just barely saw the end of it, but you have no idea where it went now. It made its way into this area, and you have lost it.
poop.
Damn it! What do I see in this room then?
You you're in a stairway now. And this stairway goes down to like some dirty sandy looking area, and you can see the water licking at the edge of the sandy
I see some
water
boats.
area.
This sounds fascinating.
There's thick knots of roots hanging from the ceiling, and there's a muddy, nasty beach. These stone stairs lead down into it.
I'm going to turn immediately to Solus and Billy and be like, okay, good news and bad news. Bad news is I don't know where the light went. Good news, I hear and see water, and there's like 3 or 4 boats in some small crevice down here across the room. I just don't know what else is down here.
That's not encouraging. I worry we'll run into a river drake down here.
It's multiple boats, yes. I don't know what could be down here, so be on your guard. I guess I'm going to continue forward. And,
Yeah, I'll follow close behind.
Yosef,
stealthily.
you notice that there's something strange about this area right here. Like the stone looks like it's laid slightly differently.
Where at? I didn't see a pin.
I just marked it on the map.
It looks like it's
I
under
can't
me.
see shit, Captain.
It doesn't. Yeah,
Oh, there?
Fog of War's killing it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to step, trade places with me, Solus.
That's very well.
And I'm going to look at Billiam and Tovin, and I'm going to, like, wave them backwards, like, stand back. I don't know what this is. I'd like to investigate whatever I have seen in this wall.
If you run your hands along it, you feel like this panel might give way, and you push very slightly. And you see another set of stairs, and there's a faint green glow coming from around the corner that's rapidly diminishing.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, good. Yet more secret compartments.
I see it! Follow me! Oh, shit, it's stairs going up
Down.
or down?
Down.
Oh,
Give it a listen. Give it a listen.
do I hear anything from the stairwell?
No, you don't.
Damn it. I want to go. I really want to follow it.
I kind of do too.
Let's do it.
I'm going.
Okay, as you open this secret door, it leads to a right-hand turn and then stairs going downward. And you see the green glow quickly diminishing down the stairs. What do you do?
Tovin grabs Yosef by the shoulder and says, I saw it too. Dude, are you sure that's Otari? Can we really trust anything at this point?
I mean, it's some pretty intense magic for all I know if it's not. And I mean, who else has that knowledge, really? Beyond a couple of people that I've told. And it was just a hunch. But now I'm being led to believe that I may be correct, but I saw those boats across the other side of the cave, and I'm still looking for Heilbrook and his compatriots, whoever they may be down here, and that looks like enough boats for a couple of people. And I don't know. I'm torn. Maybe against my better judgment, we should come back to this.
I agree. There seems to be more than enough to deal with on this level.
We've passed by a lot.
After the Tangletop episode, I don't think that we should really be trusting any lights that are leading us in any direction whatsoever. If you don't remember the bird doll.
Also valid.
I concur. Can we investigate these boats to see if Heilbrook's anywhere nearby, or if we can find any evidence?
Yes. I would like to step out of the stairwell and let Tovin out, and then I'd like to shut it.
Tovin goes downstairs.
Okay. I will still shut the secret door.
No, Tovin will follow your lead.
And I guess I'll start moving forward, like avoiding notice. Oh, shit.
All right, so tell me about your trap finding skill, Yosef. Real quick.
You have an intuitive sense that alerts you to the dangers and presence of traps. You get a +1 circumstance bonus to perception checks to find traps, to AC attacks made by traps, and to saves against traps. Even if you aren't searching, you get a check to find the trap that normally requires you to be searching. You still need to meet any other requirement to find this trap.
Excellent. Okay. Cool.
So you roll my perception and add an additional +1.
That's what I've been doing as necessary, if needed. So I just want to make sure that my assumption in our previous discussion was still correct.
Yes.
So does this accurately represent what you are doing as you move down south onto this moldy beach?
I was not searching. I was avoiding notice.
Right. No, I get that. But I'm just trying to see if... Okay. As you step down...
You see a curb. It looks delicious. You feel the need to bite it.
As you get here, this area you're standing at now, you notice it's suddenly quite cold. Not like the temperature dropped significantly all of a sudden, but there's like a clinging mist on the ground to about 5 feet to your west, and you noticed it seems to be circled on this mold that's right here. And Yosef, both you and Solus, You're going to take some cold damage off of this extreme, powerful cold coming off of this strange mold that is centered
There's a fungus
right
among us.
here.
What the hell?
It's like a winter in Last Wall.
Yosef, you're going to take 8 points of cold damage.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Damn! This fungus fucks!
And Solus, you're going to take 9 points of cold damage.
What the? Okay.
There is a passive aura of cold. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually, because it's not really clear to me right here. There's no, it doesn't show me that there's a fortitude save, but I feel like there should be a fortitude save here. So I'm going to let you both roll a fortitude save to see if you can have that damage, because it's not clear to me, and I really think there should be, or else it's just like, oh, you suck. Here, have some damage.
Well, I rolled a natural 2 for a 7.
Okay, that's actually a crit fail. So
I rolled a natural 2 for a 9.
Cool.
Oh my god. So the DC on this is
Atmospheric noise.
not great. But you still whiffed it, Yosef. So you're actually going to take 16 points of cold damage.
Fucking seriously?
I'm serious. And Solus, you're going to take 9.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so let me get this straight. I stepped 5 feet down onto the ground and immediately lost almost all of my... I have 2 HP now.
It is a passive aura from
Good
this
thing you got
mold.
to make that save.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that save was clear, because I rather would have just taken the original damage and not saved,
Let me
because
double
now
check.
for failing it,
Hold on.
I'm almost unconscious.
Give me a second.
Mold.
I want to verify this because I'm not 100% certain.
Cold.
It's got a passive. It doesn't. So it doesn't say it's got a fort save. So maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't be doing the fort save, and you should just take the regular. I think you should just take the rate because it doesn't say it. I thought it might be an issue in Foundry, like we had with those undead wisp things, where it didn't say that they were
Flip floppity.
Shut up, Micah.
Typical.
I hate you.
Typical liberal.
Typical liberal. That's exactly what I was
Bleeding Heart Trevor. Every time.
I hate all of you.
We know.
So I'm going to take away the reflex that happened because, you know, I'm double checking it, and it does not appear there's a reflex save. You just take 2d6 cold damage.
Who's our group union manager? I need to know who our rep is that's arguing for all these saves.
Hashtag unionized roll for
Is this
He has no bargaining power.
So is this just like every 6 seconds that I'm down here, I'm going to take another 2d6 of cold damage?
Yes, unless you
Rocks
are
fall,
able to
union
disable
fails.
whatever this thing is.
We do not have a good track record with that.
Wow.
As
Nope.
As you do this, though, as this is happening, you hear a...
Good.
And you see something in the middle of that pool.
I do. What
This
is that?
large thing. Maybe not large.
Is it
It's
a river
not
drake?
mechanically
Could it be a
large.
river drake?
It is. You hear the snoring and moaning of something sleeping in the water.
It's the river
In the
drake.
shallow,
That's where we
brackish water.
This is where I told Yosef to go like 6 episodes ago.
Yeah, I'm glad I
I'm
didn't.
sorry, 9 episodes ago. Where are we?
So, to be clear, after I've undone my redo and tried to make it right, looks like it's 8 points of damage to Yosef, 9 points to Solus. And it's a constant aura, so if you don't backpedal and get out of it, you're going to keep taking damage.
Yep, pulling back.
All right.
Pull
Cool.
it back.
Yosef, this is beyond our capabilities at the moment. Come back.
This reminds me of home in all the worst ways.
All right, everybody's going to be stepping back away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, carefully.
Well, after the ghost of Otari has successfully bitched its way to the lower floor, and the rest of this floor is seemingly hostile by nature, if I spend another 6 seconds 10 feet to my south, I will perish. So let's retreat, friends, because we obviously should not be here. If this was a video game, it would be very apparent I need like a lantern or something to get through this part, or some like a red tunic.
Are you going to try to light it up? You gonna try to light it up, Kashak? Your intuition to use your fire?
Well, I have mixed feelings on the subjects because something is asleep under the water.
I mean, it's a good bit away. The only reason you hear it is because it's loud.
Yeah, and loud probably means big.
That's a fair assumption.
Probably.
So
Yeah, you really shouldn't disturb sleeping things like that. Last time somebody woke up my mom, we got Hawaii.
Jesus.
I like it because it's a hot spot, right?
Yeah.
It's like a volcanic kind of anomaly.
That she mainly lives off of things that eat sulfur.
So no, I'm not gonna breathe fire down there and wake up whatever that is. I'm afraid.
Okay. Coward.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm still not gonna do it. You can call me a coward. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Well, why don't you go to these? Why don't you go down the stairs? Yeah. No big deal.
Why don't we pull back and find another room to investigate?
Yeah, you completely ignored 2 rooms off of the room that you first started in.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a couple back there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go head back into the room where we fought the Minotaur and head through it. Back the way we came.
As you're passing through, Yosef, you notice, in this pile of bones that fell to the ground, there's some glint of something
Why did we not check it?
in the back of the skull of this giant. This pile of bones. It's like something might be jammed in.
Well, after letting the green light get away from me, I am sure as shit not going to let this shiny go to waste, so I investigate.
You take a look at the skull and it's big for you, right? Because it's a large creature. This thing's pretty massive.
I crawl in the eye socket.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you said it's,
You put it over your head and become
you said it's big for him. I'm
Marrow
like, what does he have planned?
from Pokemon.
It's like a cat when they come across a box. It just has to get inside of it.
The in the back of the skull of this thing looks like there's wedged a dagger.
What? Ooh.
And there's filigree on the handle. And it's monogrammed OI.
Oh, shit.
So Otari's, bring it back to the mayor. We were looking for something of his. We would be rewarded greatly.
Otari Ovashti.
Yeah.
I removed the dagger from this thing.
Oh, taste it. What's it like?
Yeah, I mean, is
No,
the dagger
don't.
green?
No,
Do
taste it. Taste
No,
it.
Joseph, don't.
No,
Joseph,
drink
I know
it.
what you
You've
want to
had
do.
good luck
Joseph,
up to
I know
this
what you want
point.
to do. I know what you're thinking. Do not do it.
Put it in your mouth.
Does it say yum anywhere on the hilt?
So I take the dagger. If you're all done.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool.
Take
Is
it.
that
You won't. Yeah, no, that's
I
it.
said
It
I
just-
did. Can I appraise it? Is that a thing? Can I praise it?
They make me look at appraisal rules.
Yes. GM. What the fuck?
Got it. I got
Why is everything hard?
it. You could roll a craft on it.
I have crafting. All right.
Can he roll the craft on it? Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
I got a 15.
This is a +1 dagger.
Ooh. Neat.
Nothing super special. It is, finely made. And technically counts as a magical weapon. But it's a +1 dagger.
I will stash this +1 magical dagger.
Beautiful.
Neat.
Excellent.
Also, Tovid, if you're not too terribly busy, I am frostbitten.
Sweet Lord, we needed to breathe that. That'll go necrotic in no time. Are you okay?
No, I'm very cold. It's apparently fungus that did this. It hurts.
My God, we need to quarantine. This is ridiculous. We can't allow this to spread. Oh, this AP is over.
CDC.
And Tobin's going to get really close, and he's going to look at your wounds, and oh God, I'm sorry, but I kind of want to do risky surgery because I said I needed to breathe the wound.
Do it. No.
If I did, there's a 1 in 8 chance that it would work well.
Well, I mean, you won't put me unconscious by doing it.
No, the thing is, like, I would, though. You had 2 HP left.
No, that was because I crit failed the save that I didn't need to crit fail on. I have 10.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. No, I'm definitely going to risky surgery it then. So I'm going to look real close and I go, oh, God, we have to excise these borders. Just give me a second. And I'm going to roll a 1d8 to initiate my risky surgery.
Oh, God.
You take 3 points of damage as I debride the wound.
Ow!
And he carves his initials into it.
That's you. That's for a later episode. Okay. And so I do... I'm sorry. I rolled... that should have been a medicine check. So I rolled a 10 plus 8 for an 18, so I pass. But because I did risky surgery, it actually bumps it up to a crit. And you get 4d8 back.
Oh,
yay.
And this is why I took risky surgery.
Gimme.
You get 16 points back.
Hell yeah.
There, you should be back to where he was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't you only have like 19 points of health or something?
I have 24 in total, and that puts me to 23.
Okay. Nice.
All right. Cool. Then this is why I do the risky surgery.
That seems like a winner.
Okay. Whew. All right. Okay. I'm ready.
Anybody else feeling a little low?
Yes, but please don't attempt the risky surgery with me.
I'm 10 down. Not
Don't
too
tell me
bad.
how to do my job. I've done this for years, and I attempt risky surgery.
Shit. Oh god, this is gonna go back poorly.
Consent is not a factor for risky surgery.
No, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to give you a regular check. How much are you down?
I'm down 20 HP.
You're down 20? I'm
Yeah.
doing... What's your max?
30.
What do you have? You have 30. Okay.
Yep.
No, I'm definitely going to do risky surgery then.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull Josephine real close. Be like, okay, watch and learn. This is how this works. And I'm going to attempt risky surgery. Start with a D8. You take this damage.
Why do you have a knife?
You take 6 points of damage.
Oh my god!
As you're watching this, you see me you see the wounds on Solus, and I put my hand on them and apply pressure, and I go 2 hand spans down to the left, and I grab my scalpel and I carve. I carve a lowercase t. It's a lowercase t.
Get out of town.
I carve a lowercase t. And
What is that? What are you doing to me?
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Let the master work. And then I'm going to.
Is this calligraphy or surgery?
So now I'm going to attempt a heal check on him. I'm sorry. This is too much fun for me. This is why I took this feat. Okay. I rolled a 27, which was already a crit. So here's the thing. If I roll over a 20, you get a +5 anyway, on top of everything, because that's from my medic archetype. Yeah. And so I'm going to now roll. That was way off. Come on. I'm going to roll 4d8 +5. Solus, I hope this helps. And you get 24 points back.
I'm almost at full health.
Okay,
Nice.
as he's saying that, I'm stitching everything up, and I pull Yosef closer, and I show him the little incision I made for the lowercase t for Tovin, and I stitch it up masterfully, but just enough so that the edges aren't really approximated, so that it'll leave a scar. And I say, an artist always signs his work.
Sorry, what was that? What did you say?
I said, you're good to go. Just take 2 of these and call me in like a week.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. And he pulls Yosef even closer. He's like, if you give me a couple of corpses, I can teach you more.
Have you ever taken the Hippocratic Oath?
What the hell is that?
Hippocrates doesn't exist in Galarian.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's about to say is like do no harm. It's like no, I'm explicitly doing harm.
It's the hypocritical.
Harm no do.
I'm gonna cut you and then I'm gonna fix you.
No, this is the perfect time for me to do that. I'm so glad that you were here for this.
I need more blood for this to work. Okay.
And does anybody else need any help?
I'm only 10 down, but after seeing that, I don't know if I want any help.
I mean, I could attempt surgery, and is anything?
Just remember, each of these attempts takes 10 minutes, so you guys are chilling here in this room for 10 minutes for every one of these.
Yep.
Kashak's eyes are huge. I'm actually fine. Thank you.
Well, you know what? Let's do it. Just put my arms out like this. Just wait for you to cut me open, Doc.
That's perfect. That's
all right,
perfect.
and then Yosef will go for it.
Are you gonna try?
Yeah.
I wish you could risky surgery.
I've been watching, so I'm going to do my best.
If you crit, you have to
Natural
sign
one.
your initials.
11.
So he fails. Awesome.
I don't do anything. I don't hurt you, but I don't help you either. So you know what? This just isn't really my thing.
He just checked his temperature and walked away.
Yeah, you know what? You're not
He
dead.
shoved his finger up his butt to check his temperature as he walked away.
It was the
still
pinky.
walking.
It was the pinky. That's polite.
All of your blood is still inside of your body, Billiam. I really don't know what you're complaining about.
I can fix that. And I do a medicine check.
Okay, so we're going into the 40-minute range here.
Yeah,
my God.
no kidding.
The amount of time
Do you actually
wasted.
want to get fixed up?
Well, I mean, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do risky surgery.
I do know that
God.
door. I do know that door is barricaded. So if that's where we're headed to, I would like.
I
full
do
help.
8 points of damage.
Why'd you do like
This is
4
risky.
points of healing or something?
know,
I
right?
know. Hold on. If I even pass,
Yeah, watch you crit fail. And
I
do
know.
damage.
it'll be fine. No, I'll pass no matter what.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will. Because that was a 14. I get bumped up a level, so I succeed no matter what. Plus, so
Wait, why do you get bumped up? Why do you succeed? It doesn't have to
that's
be a 15.
because that's what the 1d8 does. It brings me up into crit range easily.
I'm checking your work here.
I don't trust you, said the GM.
After 2 risky surgeries.
You know what? Now it's.
Unless
know
it does
what?
make- well, I don't know. Now that you mention it, I wonder if it does make it a crit.
You get a +2 circumstance bonus
Oh, so I
to
succeed.
to treat wounds, and if you roll a success, you get a critical success instead.
So it's a crit success now.
right,
Sure is.
yeah,
Well, there you go.
Woohoo.
that's
48.
Give it
Not
to
plus
me.
5, but 48.
So you get a +2 to your check.
Yep.
And you get your 48 plus. You get a plus. You don't get a plus. It's just 48 unless your
And
archetype
but
gives you a
if-
plus.
If it brought me up to a 20, he gets a +5 on top of that.
Why?
Hold on. You get 22 points of healing.
Oh, I'm invigorated.
Because there's a clause in there for if I roll a 20 or above, I get a +5.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. I think it's a medic dedication.
Yep.
That's it.
Regains 5 additional HP at DC 20, 10 at DC 30. But you didn't quite get there. You're only at a 16.
I'm still full health.
Nice.
I sneezed all the blood out.
Gross.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys have spent 40 minutes in here patching up wounds and looking through bones. What's the plan?
There was that barricaded door, guys.
I mean, that
Yes.
works.
Why don't we investigate that?
I'm just really afraid of whatever
Please.
other funguses I might find.
Yeah. Now head back
lead the
towards that through the hall.
I'm wondering if this door
Uh,
leads to that door.
There's a very
it
large
could.
door to the
Why
north
don't you
here.
take the lead then?
Billiam kicks the door open. No, I'm just kidding. Can I listen to hear if I see? Can I listen to hear if I see anything on the other side of the door?
You haven't been through these doors yet.
No, we have not.
Come on. No, you don't hear anything on the other side of that door.
Okay. It's quiet. But there's also a door down here, and we passed one. Which way do we go? My head
Yeah,
hurts.
the one to the north. Let's just follow. Let's follow Billiam.
We're opening this door?
Yeah, I
All
don't
right,
like that
can
one
I
to
open
the
it
north.
cautiously?
If you have a hand free, sure.
Yes. I would assume when during the patching up, I put my weapon away.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And you enter a antechamber, and it's a 10-foot hallway with another door at the end of it.
It's a hallway, guys.
God.
You guys are never going to believe this. Do I hear anything on this side of the door?
By Iomade.
Riveting radio.
Anything on this side?
You don't hear anything.
Open it cautiously again. Oh my fucking
Alright.
god. There's 2 more doors, guys.
There's a hallway with 3 doors in it.
There's a bunch of shelves on the walls full of tools. Looks like they're like cleaning tools, repair tools. And there's a silver-headed cane lying among a tangle of mops and brooms and buckets and the like.
This is the help closet.
Supplies.
Ooh,
But-
shiny.
All these look like they're in good working condition. Everything in here looks like it's in good working condition. Can I get you to do a thievery check, Yosef, if you're going to take a look at that cane?
Cool, natural 5 for an 11. Foundry dice are so fucking good.
So as you grab that silver-headed cane, everything clatters to the floor that is tied up in the mops, the brooms.
Oh.
It knocks over a bucket. It's like in the Mines of Moria, where Pippin touches the arrow and the entire skeleton comes down the wall and drags things. Boom, 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 boom.
Fool of a rat.
It's kind of like that. And you hear some shuffling in the door to the north of you. And some sputtering. And something opens the door to your north, and it's hovering off the ground, making this buzzing noise. About eye level with Yosef. And it says, looks like this right here.
Gross. Evil spider fly baby.
Oh, disgusting.
Fat evil spider fly toddler.
It is a stupid fucking fly baby.
It's a chunky little boy.
I don't like
evil
this at all.
fat fly baby.
Do we have to kill it? Like, it seems like it's miserable
Why would
enough
you
already.
not?
Put it out of its misery.
That thing's got more rolls than a golden corral.
Why does it have so many
And
mandibles?
it starts sputtering. It's like, what are you doing? You don't belong here at all. And it flies straight at Yosef.
Oh.
And we'll see you next week.
I don't like this at all.
I like it. Because I'm Tobin and not Yosef.
I don't like this.
Roll for Intent uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc. Used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Roll for Intent is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit Paizo.com. Characters and original storylines are the property of Roll for Intent. Music for this podcast provided by Dark Fantasy RPG Studio, Michael Gilfie, Kevin MacLeod, and Tabletop Audio. Visit our website at rollforintent.com. Any questions or suggestions, email us at mailroom@rollforintent.com.